Hey everyone, it's Jonathan from landsandlots.com here, and today I'm going to do something a little bit different. The point of this video is actually to discuss land investing a little bit. Now I'm going to put out another video soon that's going to talk about some of the different benefits and reasons to invest in land, so you want to make sure to check that out. But to begin with, I just kind of want to go over some of the different types of land investors that were out there. Now, before I begin, I want to say that any of these types of land investing are great. They can all make money if they're done the right way, and many land investors use all three types of these to make money. None is really better than the other, but sometimes you can use one and only one because of your circumstances or desires and abilities, while other times you can use more than one. Nothing wrong with any of those. In fact, I personally have used all three of these types to do over 300 deals in the last 3 or 4 years or so. So again, nothing wrong with one over the other, but again, nice little variety of things that you can do. So the first person or first type of investor that we're going to talk about is the one that's probably the most known type. This is a person that's going to purchase a property at or around market value. Now, the reason that they're doing this is they're looking for the long-term investment. See, with vacant land, unlike a home or other investment, holding costs are very low. Basically, all you'll have is property taxes, maybe some liability insurance if you decide to put that on it, but that's very cheap. Maybe an HOA fee if it's in an area like that. But generally speaking, all you're looking at is property taxes, which are low on vacant land. And basically, this type of investor is basing their strategy on growth patterns. Perhaps you've heard the term land banking. Well, those people are basically buying land up in a certain area, and they're purchasing it, say, for $10,000 now, realizing that in maybe a decade or two, that property could easily be worth $100,000 or more. So it's hedging their bets on a long-term investment. A lot of people have made a lot of money doing it that way. And again, it's probably the most common type of land investing. And really, the reason it's the most common is because it's the simplest. You go, you identify a property. Does it fit with the growth pattern or where things are going? If you say yes, great. There's a property that you can buy. And then from then on, it's just putting it in some sort of entity, possibly instead of your own name, and paying the property taxes on it. And that's really the end of it. Now we'll go on to type 2. Now this is the investor that kind of does things in the middle. Maybe they're looking for a quick flip, or they're going to own or finance the property. So to do this, they have to buy the property at a discount. Now what they're going to do is they're going to look for maybe a 50 or 60% off market value so that they can quickly flip it for cash and make some money. An example of one that we did like this is we sold a piece of property for $20,000, and about 8 months later, the person sold it for $32,000. So in this case, they gained $12,000 in about 8 months or so, and realized their larger profit of doing this. Now, with some of these people, what they'll decide to do is rather than just flip the property, they'll own or finance it. They purchase it at this discounted price. They set a down payment price. They set some terms, and over a number of years, they'll receive an even greater number. Because now not only are they getting the property prices back, but any fees that are built in, any interest, things like that. Now, with this type of investor, you're not only going with a larger spread because of buying the property at a discount, but you're also going based on any other fees accrued during that time. So you're going for more of a cash flow type of situation. Now, if you're either a type 1 or type 2 investor as described, then we have properties that fit your needs. And the link that's appearing on your screen right now, it's a tiny link. It's just to be able to bring you right to the page, but you'll be able to sign up for our free VIP newsletter, and you'll be notified immediately of any properties like this. Now, we sell properties sometimes upwards of only 30% of market value, so 70% off of market value, and obviously these fit these strategies. Now, the last type of investor. This is the type of investor that purchases lots that are, say, $10,000 at a steep discount, perhaps only for $1,000. Now, of course, this is the deal that everyone wants, right? Everybody out here, they're like, I want that deal. But that deal also requires the most work and the most overhead. See, these deals don't just come along. It's not like you're looking around the internet one day and you're like, oh, this person has a property that's $10,000 listed for $1,000. It may happen here or there, but you're not going to get many deals like that. So it requires having systems in place, sending constant mailing, sending marketing, having something in place to be able to handle the work. Now, based on the price, it has the best income potential, but it also has the greatest amount of work needed. And this is really for the individual that is looking to do land investing solely as their occupation. They're not looking to do anything else, but they're going to do this full time. Now, if this type of investing interests you, there's also going to be a link here that appears, and both of these links will also be down below and clickable. This is actually for a program that I used to get started with this about 3.5, 4 years ago. I don't own this program, but it's one that I highly recommend. I've used a lot of different programs over the years, and what this program does is it really takes you step by step on how to do these deals. So regardless of what type of investor you are, there really is something out there for you to be able to make money and to get in very easily. So again, watch for our next video. That one again will highlight some of the different advantages to investing in land to really be able to do this easily. So again, thanks for watching. And again, it's Jonathan from landsandlots.com. Appreciate your time.